Hey there, I'm here with my completed June Project Life album that is a continuation of using children's books to tell my monthly stories. So this book is smaller than the ones that I used before. I was looking for a ruler here. Let's see, this is, basically 6x8, but the 6x8 page protectors are a little bit bigger because 6x8 page protectors are larger because they can fit a 6x8 photo. So they didn't quite work in this. So I mostly just did photos outside of the page protector for this, which was fine. Also, here I had originally bought these binder rings that were attached like by a little bar here, but they were way too stiff. So I ended up just using individual binder rings, and it's pretty sturdy. So the only thing that I altered on the outside of the book this month was that I obviously did eyelets and then the binder rings, but I stamped the date here, and then I did some reinforced corners here. I just got these off of Amazon just because, makes the edges sturdier for when you're putting them in and out of the shelf, and the edges can get frayed kind of easily. I love the inside of this book. I think it's so cute. I never was into Sweet Pickles books when I was a kid. I don't even remember them, but I'm really obsessed with the way that they look. So I clearly missed out on something back in the 80s and 90s. So my favorite thing about doing Project Life this way is just all of the interactive elements and all the different things that I can include that I wouldn't have been able to include in my traditional Project Life format. So like these little pages here, just little snippets of life. I also feel like I'm able to just put photos in that don't necessarily have a story that goes with them, but I wanted to enlarge them. So I like having that flexibility as well. I also did more handwriting in this album than I usually do in Project Life. This was a piece of paper that I found of my daughter's that I wanted to include. Oh, and then I did a flip up here, just with some washi tape. This story goes with this photo, and then I just put another photo of her behind that. Just a random piece of holographic cardstock that I had in my stash, and I just put a picture behind the heart that I had cut out. Got this really cute stationery from someone, and I just loved it, so popped it in there as well. Lots of flip ups. These are, I think, called waterfall photo sleeves. I think they're from We Are Memory Keepers. I have 4x4, 3x4, and 4x6. I think I just used 4x4 and 3x4 in here. I love including pages from the actual book. I think that's super fun. And, this is summertime, so it's lots of bright colors. So I really like how it kind of went. And then I also used random pieces from my stash pattern paper, little cards that I cut up. A great way to use little chipboard pieces. And some pages like this one are real simple. Like I just put a, strip of pattern paper and called it a day. This is from another children's book. I just thought it was really cute. And then I stamped Crazy is the New Normal. I stamped this title here. My daughters are doing this thing right now where they just say yippee bippy and jump up and down, and I think it's really cute. This is from the Nostalgia collection that I released with Ali Edwards. It's actually a speech bubble, but I just cut it off so that it would fit nicely right there. And then put a little holographic chipboard piece there behind it. Again, this is just like a really, small story that I didn't want to make like a whole scrapbook page about, but it's perfect to just fit in a format like this. Just about, giving our hamster to some friends of ours. Just 2 small pictures, takes up a lot less space, than I think it would have previously. Also able to incorporate mail that I got. I really like that. And then I used it to hold this little note that my daughter and I had worked on. Another really small story that I was able to include easily about finding turtles. Just a couple more photos, a little flip up there. This is from a Traveler's Notebook kit from Studio Calico. Just random pieces from my stash. Again, able to incorporate more pages from the children's book. This chipboard, well, actually it's like really thick cardstock. Is from the Nostalgia collection as well that I released with Ali Edwards. And then just, again, random pieces from my stash. A piece from Curious George that I thought was fun. It's like I have a whole stash of children's book paper that's like pattern paper now. This, my husband and I honeymooned on Mackinac Island, so every year we get fudge. So I used this card that they sent with the fudge to document that. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. Another flip up there. This goes with this. This is probably my least favorite part. I couldn't figure out something. You can't see the, you can't see this very well. It looks better on a white background, but I'm like, whatever, it's fine. A few just random stories that I wanted to tell. Just did the journaling about them right there. This is a piece from the Good Story Kit from Ali Edwards. This is a really fun thing that my friend Jen Scow did, a character profile. So I printed it out and included it. And then just a cute pool photo as an ending. And again, this really cute inside of the book here. I just really love how this has turned out. This is the third month that I've done this, and this month was my favorite. This was my favorite way that it turned out, and I had the most fun doing it. So, yeah, and it's not that thick. I mean, you can see. I think it'll look fun, you know, on the shelf, and it's just kind of a fun, fresh format to do this with. So I don't know if I'll do this in 2023, but I'm definitely going to finish out the year with this kind of unique take on Project Life. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.